Okay, welcome back to another casted game with McLovin as your host. We've got the final match of Group C, which is Andreas, also known as Ladyshaver, versus Broodje, also known as Brother Dutch. Man, I really wish people would just pick one name and stick with it rather than constantly changing them. But anyway, this is going to be a very interesting match because Ladyshaver so far undefeated in his group. Meanwhile, Broodje, he's scrapping it out with Albanian for that coveted second place. Broodje needs to win at least 2 games today in order to get to second place and move on to the quarterfinals, and that's going to be really hard to do as Ladyshaver so far has just been dominating against all of his opponents, going 3-0 in every single one of his matches. But as you can see, we've got Baja California is the map. Mota versus Brit. So we've got Ladyshaver. We got Broodje in the east playing as the Brit in the orange, and in the west in blue we have Mota Ladyshaver. Okay, so before we start, for the bands, Mota has lost access to Expos, while Brits has lost access to Highlander, specifically the Blackwatch Highlander, which is, I guess, a very important band for Brit because so far that has seemed to be basically the bread and butter of Broodje when he plays as Brits, is to go the Blackwatch Fast Fortress with the GMT time as well in H1. So it's going to be interesting how he adapts because so far out of his 6 games he's played, 3 of them he's played as Brit, Blackwatch. So I'd like to see what else he can do with Brit now that he no longer has access to the church card basically. I mean, he could use them to make the ranges, but I feel like that's a lot more of an investment for him to do that. Alright, so Ladyshaver, he's opening up a market and a house, and he's gone for the hunting dogs. That's a pretty decent H1 opening for Mota. He's working on an 85 wood treasure. That's actually going to be very good for Mota as well. Brit, meanwhile, he hasn't gone for the town centre. He's gone for the 2 houses, which means I don't think he wants to FF. Now he's working on the 60 food. That's also going to be a really good treasure for him as well. Alright, so we can always see the deck. Easy Albanian noob. That's pretty funny. Virginia Company, okay, so he might, and a lot more H2 cards than in his usual deck. So I think we're going to see Musk Longbowman, maybe, or like a Virginia Company H2 boom, try to get out as many mana houses as he can. Meanwhile, for Mota, already sending in his card as well. 1v1W, he's water deck, okay. He's only got the schooners in there. Mota could do water, like they do have a lot of wood. Like wood is a big part of their economy, or most of their units costing wood in H2. They need to get the commanderies out. I think that they could pull off a water strategy. Brit doesn't have any anti-water cards in his deck, doesn't have the 2 caravels. So yeah, Ladyshaver can just build a dock here, a dock or 2, and just really safely boom off of that. He's also got the German tongue, which means he probably wants to stay in H2 and get all of his, settler wagons in. Alright, so going with the quartermasters, 400 wood. Meanwhile, England also going up with the governor. That's the outpost at 200 gold. Okay, interesting. He's putting everyone onto wood now too. I wonder if he's chopping for a trade post. Pavel Petroit. Sounds very Russian.
What is your command?
David Cabot, as we've seen before. Thought his name was Warwick, but I haven't played the campaign in a while. Maybe his name was David Cabot. And now, herding in a hunt, he's splitting everyone up on wood and gold. I wonder what he's macroing for, if he's macroing for a commandery. Sending 2 forward bills, I think he might be just trying to bow. Oh, actually, well, he doesn't have access to bow, so I wonder what kind of rush he's doing. Maybe just straight pikeman rush? Might work against... Might actually work against Brit if he just plans to fast fortress. Market going down. Market going up, I mean, sorry. He's got some very safe hunts in his base. He's got everyone on wood. Ladyshaver almost aged up. 100 wood, 100 gold. I think he's just trying to get steel traps, I think. I think that's all he's cutting for. Alright, so we just hit age 2. Ah, there we go. 2 forward bills from Brit as well. So I think we're going to see a double rush here. Meanwhile, the two are dueling it out. I'm 100% certain that... Actually, no, hold on. I thought because he's got more health, but no, not more attack. So I think, honestly, if he's still in... Nah, he's not going to win that fight, actually. So, yeah, barracks is going up. Hospital going up as well. 700 wood coming in from Brit. And an outpost wagon going up as well. But I think Ladyshaver... Oh, wow. Okay, he's going for a native rush. 5 Navajo riflemen already out. Followed up by 3 pikemen. He's currently house popped. Oh, at 700 wood's come in for Malta. I think the 700 wood is about to come in. 4 longbows coming down. This is going to be interesting. Okay, that settler's going to go down. He needs to back his settlers. No need to lose them both. Nah, he's just going to let them die. Needs to be careful where he pops the longbow. He needs to run towards the outpost. Here we go. There's one shot. Ah, they don't two-shot. They don't one-shot a longbow pikeman. He needs to be backing up. There's no need to be fighting. He should be fighting at least under the outpost. Now he's starting to back up, but he's losing all of his longbows. More pikemen coming out. More Navajo riflemen. This is a very interesting rush. I was not expecting that. How much are they? 60 food, 40 wood. That is pretty easy for Malta to make. Especially now 600 wood coming in. Brit losing all the longbows. He's got the 6 longbowmen coming in. 5 more popped out, but he needs to back them up. He can't just let them all die here, especially to the pikemen. The Navajo riflemen are a bigger target. More riflemen coming in, 4 longbowmen coming out. I wonder if they're not going to pop out at the same time. Meanwhile, House is going down in the back. He's starting to get his market upgrades. There's his longbowmen. Another 5 popping out. 700 wood coming in for Malta. He's starting to run now. He's waiting for the 6 to arrive. Okay, the 6 have arrived. He needs to start shooting. He needs to grab the other 6. Aiming for the rifleman. Pikeman gets right. Oh, he gets 2. Nice, nice. Alright, now he just needs to sit there and wait for any pikemen coming out of here and just take him out. He needs to start sieging, but he needs to be careful. He's got a bigger mass than he does. 3 more longbowmen coming out, but soon he's going to be backed up by 4 and 8. Oh, it's terrible. He's got the surround off him. He needs to back up. You need to be paying attention to your men. Okay, pikemen all going down, but still just a big squad of Navajo riflemen. Just one tapping these longbowmen. Oof. Is that one going to go down? It survives. Okay, there you go. 8 pikemen have arrived. England, meanwhile, is starting to make musketeers. Okay, I don't think that's going to help. He needs to... That's not a very good choice. He's just got these Navajo riflemen just going to eat up those musketeers. 6 more musketeers coming in. Alright, he can start to put some pressure on him. Oh, he probably should have just kept chasing. The micro on blue is just way better than oranges. Mate, don't be sieging him. You gotta be careful. England now backing up. He's gonna try to... Oh, this is way too big of a mass for Malta. He can't fight under this outpost. He's got to take out the outpost. Oh, he's just... Owen's just unable to just focus down any of these units. He needs to focus down the riflemen and just let the outpost die. Because they are a much bigger threat. The pikemen are just there to take shots for him. He's starting to scout around, trying to find some of Brit's eco. I think he's going to go and try to go for a raid over here. Britain, meanwhile, he's got a house, he's got a barracks coming down, but he's got no more troops coming in for quite a while. Go over to Malta, meanwhile. They have sent all of their resource cards. So 700 gold now being gathered. Commander is going down. I guess he's going to start making the German tongue. Actually, but he hasn't set that card yet. Might be wanting to mix in some cavalry.
Good, good.
Malta just buying its time, building up the score. The gap has widened quite significantly. Such early on. Brit now making 4 hussars, 700 gold coming in.
Ready.
I'm not sure if he's going to have the micro to keep the pikemen off his hussars while he takes out the riflemen. Situation's not looking good for... He's leaving his 700 gold on the ground.
Ready.
Chucking everyone onto food. I'm not sure if he's going to try to age. But yeah, Blue is just not going to let that happen. He's coming in for raid. He's going to grab that Vil. He might even grab these Vils if Orange isn't quick enough. He's not paying attention. There goes one. Wake up. You need to wake up. You gotta lose. Yeah, I think he's seen the cavalry. Cavalry's coming in. The pikemen are going to try to come and save him, I believe. Yes, they are, but oh, they're just too fast. Look at them, fast speed. Stop chasing them. Stop chasing them. Stop chasing them.
Yes. Yes.
Incredibly fast, these riflemen. And they get into step 2. Okay, so he's making order hussars of his own and making pikemen. Got here, he's filled up and he's up to the pop on other riflemen. So having a look here. That's a good card. That's a pretty good card. Gather rate for villas and fishing boats, not too useful for Malta. And the herdables and not very good for Malta, but definitely that 5% infantry and cavalry HP. That will be pretty useful later on in the game. Oh, he's signing for another push now. I think he's got more than enough. I don't know why he's walling up here. He should know that he's focusing all of his men down here. He's got a lot more longbowmen out now. He needs to be careful with his troops though. Okay, Minutemen coming out. But Blue is just going to be able to very safely disengage. Oof, that was a good lock on. And longbowman lock on is just crazy good. Alright, setting in 600 wood. He's still slowly gathering up the rest of the gold he sent earlier. What's he going to do? He's just going to make more... He's trying to repair the barracks now and make more longbowmen. Try to maybe make some more hussars. Brit on only 24 vils. Meanwhile, Malta on 31. They've now paused the game. Game is now unpaused. It's really not looking good for Brit. I mean, how many of the... No, he hasn't even sent German tongue, so he's just managed to out-villager population Brit. It's just kind of embarrassing. It's not like Malta's it's got any Vil shipment cards, yeah. Like if you want to stay in Age 2 as Brit, you gotta mana boom. Should have set the 700 gold earlier, get out more houses. You could just survive off Musk and Longbowmen. Especially when you when he didn't have any hussars out. Oh, this is just an insanely big mass. Alright. Now aging up with the Mohawk statement. I guess he's more comfortable fighting this in H3, which I guess is fair enough. I think Blue's got to realise though, because his score just dropped down quite significantly, he's probably got to realise what he's trying to do. Or perhaps not.
Commandament.
Yeah, he's starting to push it
Yes?
now. 55 units is a lot. He needs to be careful. He's going to lose those vills. He's already sent to the Minutemen.
Yes.
What are Hussars coming in now? He needs to back up with his vills. He's going to lose them. Keep your eye on them. Keep your eye on them. Don't. Just back up. Back up. Don't take this fight. Do not take this fight, Orange. Looks like he's taken the fight. He sent his vills back over for some reason. He must have drag-clicked them. Alright. That's all, yeah, that's all Blue needs to do. He just needs to right click. Orange is just getting swarmed now. Absolutely getting deleted. Switch over to him. Dropping down 7 units, down to 6, and there's the GG. Alright, and game 2 goes to Ladyshaver. Okay, jumping into game 2 of this series. I just gave Broodje a real ribbing into about his micro. Like the Navajo Rifleman, that was a really good strategy from Mota. However, they were taking forever to kill the Longbowmen. Like, he should have just stopped sacrificing his 5 Longbowmen, the batches he was making. Just waited till he had a big enough mass and pushed. He easily could have won that, but his micro was just all over the place. He was just feeding his opponent units. I'm really rooting for Broodje to get a couple of wins in here, because he's just letting his spot in the quarters just slip through his fingers. So we're just waiting for this to load up. I'm not sure if they set it as a 1-minute delay or what. Here it is. Okay, so we've got New England as the map. So Broodje switch over to Mexico, as you can see. Ladyshaver is France. And they've both banned each other's Hussar units. So for Mexico, that's the Chinaco. And then for France, obviously, that's Hussar. Okay, so we got Mexico in the south in the blue. France is in the red. Alright, interesting to see 2 strong civs. Are we going to see a Baja? Because that's another thing for Broodje so far. All of his games. I think he's played Mexico twice at least, and both times he's gone Baja. I don't think that would probably be a good idea against Ladyshaver. Central America Revolt, I think that would probably be better if he does like the H2 Central America Revolt to try to get out Falconets really early and just do like a revolutionary Falconet push in H2. Alright, so he's going for the trade post straight away. So I think we are going to see Baja again from Mexico, sorry. Meanwhile, he's picking up the sheep. That's something that Mexico's going to want to do. He's going to want to try to pick up as much sheep as he can, use that on his hacienda. But looks like France is going to get all the sheep. He's working on a 40 food treasure. Ladyshaver, meanwhile, also building a trade post of his own. Looks like he's going to go for a 10-10. Meanwhile, scouting around, he's going to pick up another sheep from Mexico. Yeah, he purposely clicked over there to grab that sheep, and he killed it, he deleted it. Yeah, he's definitely thinking ahead. He does not want Mexico to have any sheep. Alright, so we've got a deck, just called Vills. Interesting. This is a very strange looking deck. He's just gone... Okay, so he's just going to go for a villager rush, I think. Very disgusting. Very disgusting. Meanwhile, France, Mexico. I'm a lamer. Yeah, I think he's just going for his Baja. Interesting. I don't think Baja's going to work against a Brit Rusher. Here's the thing, is that the Baja's he's got to see Baja before he's ready to rush with his Vills. So when that happens, he can just change strategy. Going up with the Quartermaster. Meanwhile, Mexico, you know, it's not like as if you can just change the strategy. Once you click it, you're going up with... Okay, so he's going up with the I don't know how to say that, but it's the one that gives you the XP crates and it gives you the dock and the fishing boats for each shipment you sent. That's the typical one you go for Baja. Man, I don't think this is going to work out for Broodje, but we'll see. I wonder how... I don't think those have a multiplier. Yeah, they don't have any multipliers against outlaws, so to speak. But they're going to be so jacked. He's got to have he's got to have these cards, he's got to have grey coats, and the blunderbuss. They're just going to be so impossible to kill. Alright, so he's going down with the market. He's banking a shipment, so I guess he doesn't want to send any of those CDB upgrade cards. Meanwhile, Broodje, he's macroing for, so he's got to send 700 wood in age 2 before he revolts, so he can then get stagecoach. However, France, he's picked up one of the trade posts already. Honestly, another big brain move for France, it could be to just build on all the trade sites on this. He probably could have easily done that in H2. He could probably have one built now and be working on that other one. But that's pretty evil. Alright, so sending in 400 wood. Yeah, he's queuing up Grey Coat and Blunderbuss. He's already got hunting dogs, gang saws about to come in. Barracks going down, so it looks like he might be doing the pikeman villager rush, I think. Broodje, meanwhile, 700 wood has been sent. XP crates has been gathered. He's got a shipment ready to go for when he clicks up. He's just gathering as much gold as he can. He is definitely, yeah, and here comes the saloon. He's definitely going Baja. I'll see what Ladyshaver's seen. Yep, pikeman coming in. This is going to be absolutely filthy. I can't wait for this. This is going to be absolute carnage. Baja versus CDB rush. So yep, here comes Pioneers. Nah, I think this is not going to go favor of blue. Revolt coming in, Stagecoach also coming in from this trade post. Alright, I don't know if he knew, yeah, I don't know if he knew the trading post was there. He could definitely delete it and then build on top of it. Which I think is what he's doing now. Hasn't sent a shipment yet. Big erections, meanwhile, trying to stop that frontier post from wagon from building. I don't know why he would do that, because there was no way he was going to kill it. Post coming down, 600 gold investment coming in, batching in the filibusters. France, meanwhile, still massing up. He's got 14 pikemen now, and 20 villas, 20 villages. Where was that last one's up here? Now he's building a market. I think he doesn't have any food or what to sell. He will need that though for his economy. Switching over to gold. Robber Baron's coming in. Gotta get up a factory. Alright, now he's starting to push in. France, I know what he's going to do with these pikemen. He's going to go take out that factory. He is so fucking dirty. Like, Mexico's just playing right into his hands. Aiming for the market. And here comes the Northwest Passage, so his builds are almost ready to build. You're gonna lose your factory, dude. You gotta be careful. Alright, now going for a house. It's not good to just burn down this infrastructure, man. You need to be like shooting the vills. Okay, here comes the vill push. Oh my god, these filibusters are just gonna get slaughtered. Can't even kill one, and then he's just pulling him back. Oh, they don't even kill one CDB. There goes down one CDB. But he can just keep making more, he can just keep gathering. Broodje, meanwhile, he's not going to be able to recover all these filibusters. has been built. There goes another trade post. He's gonna lose all of his trade posts. He's trying to send some banditos to defend them. Bandito's getting a shot off, but they're just gonna get slaughtered by these pikemen. The explosion was pretty good. It kind of deals some damage to them. He is slowly man, they're taking a lot of them down with him though. There goes down another pikeman. He's not gonna lose. He's not gonna lose anymore though. Now he's just gonna keep burning down the trade post. He needs to pull back and defend his resources. Like, this is his economy. He's lost 50% of his economy. He's about to lose another one. He needs to pull back. Ladyshaver just now chasing him with the CDBs. Honestly, you're not going to be able to run away from them, dude. You're going to have to probably stand and fight. You're just going to, like, lose all these men, and then you're going to have even less to kill these CDBs with. Just fight with the CDBs. Just fight them. Okay, one going down. One going down. Dude, the CDBs are more important, man. You aren't going to run away from them, dude. They're super fast. Look how close he's getting up to him. Just, oh my god. Just shoot this. Shoot him. Shoot him. He's pulled all of his CDBs. He's got 2 gathering on berries. Mexico, meanwhile, he's got filibusters coming in. He's switched over to wood. I'm not too sure what he plans to do with all that wood. Down to 17 filibusters. He's just chasing him away off this. Oh god. Honestly, it would be so maddening playing as Mexico, but honestly, that's what you get for going Baja. Like, you deserve this kind of cheese. Down to just. He's gone 19 bills. Broodje down to 10 filibusters. Pretty much GG. This is a very quick game. Very quick game. He's down to fighting under. Okay, here comes the Minutemen. Unfortunately, he doesn't. They have a 0.25 multiply against vills. They're not going to do any damage to him. Ladyshaver's just got his. He's caught his opponent hook, line, and seeker. It's already over. We're just gonna have to wait now for the GG from Mexico. Just to hit the resign button. Putting his pikeman in guard mode. Got a couple more filibusters coming in. He's just playing it out now, I guess. Might as well just keep playing. It's not like, honestly, just wasting time. He is taking out a lot of the pikemen. It's not like he's going to be able to turn this around. I mean, how many? He'll get 8. Oh, you get 7 fishing boats out of that. Down to just 7 filibusters. Make that 6. 1 Minuteman. There goes the Minuteman. What are you doing, man? Why are you trying to go? I guess he's trying to protect the factory. He's got 4 more fillies coming out of the town center. France, meanwhile, just trying to re-establish his eco. He's got 3 Royal Musketeers coming in. There goes the last filibuster in just a second. He's got 5 more out, but they're going to quickly get deleted by these CDBs. And there's the GG. Okay, game 2, going to Ladyshaver. Pretty, very cheesy game. Okay, going into game 3. This one, I guess, is just for fun. Broodje, he's lost all chance of getting into the finals. Even if he does win this one, he will be tied with Albanian on 5 wins. But Albanian, because he beat Broodje 2-1 in their game last week, his wins matter more, and he's going to move on to the quarterfinals, while Broodje will not. So the map is Florida. We've got Dutch versus Britain. So the ban, so Brit has lost access to their Blackwatch Highlanders again. Dutch, meanwhile, has banned Skirms, which is a very obvious pick to ban when you're up against Dutch. Dutch, though, does still have some options, mainly in the mercenary cards. I think we're going to see a mercenary build from Dutch this game. Otherwise, he's just got Pike Halberdiers, well, Pike Hussars in H2, and then Halbs and Wartiers in H3, so just not very good options, really. Brit, meanwhile, I think we're just going to see what we're seeing in every other game, which is his Fast Fortress. Maybe he might try to do longbows again, but in game 1 we saw that he's not very good at the H2 longbowman. Or just H2 Brit in general. Okay, so opening up with the house. Neither of them are using the market yet. It's really good. This is a really good competitive map. Getting access to the market. It's good. Water booming map. It's also good for rushing. It's such a well balanced map. Interesting to see how they use it. So red. No one's really. He's starting to pick up some sheep. We've got England, meanwhile, he's working on the 70 coin treasure. That's interesting. He might be using that to help him Fast Fortress. Red, meanwhile, he's working on 100 food treasure. That's definitely got to help him age up quick. He's probably got to get up there at 11 mils. Okay, we've got the cards coming in now. 1v1. Interesting. He's missing 2 cards on his deck. I mean, I'm not really going to criticize him. It's not like he needs to win this one. He can just hit Wazan right now and it literally wouldn't matter. He's just playing for fun at this point. He's already on 8 wins. He's going to be the only player to end the group stage on 9 wins. If he wins this game, of course, but I think that's more than likely. Brit, meanwhile, just sticking with the same deck that he played with last time. Getting hunting dogs. Very late getting hunting dogs. He's very far away from aging up. Meanwhile, Ladyshaver aging up. Although Dutch's age up is pretty quick. Going, because they don't use any of their food, going with a quartermaster. That's going to be 400 wood. He's now working on getting his first bank. It's pretty close. I'll play Dutch. So yeah, it's 350 food and 350 wood. That is a lot. That is a lot.
Hello?
Brit, meanwhile, he's about to click up. Are we going to see the governor? Yes, we are. We have seen the governor.
Commandment?
So he is putting people on the wood. I wonder if he's chopping for a trade post. He's getting gang saw as well. Both of them have pretty much scouted each other's bases. Broodje
Ready.
just finished passing through, although with Dutch, there's not that much to scout really with Dutch. He's getting down his first bank. Now he's just working on gathering gold. 400 wood coming in. What's his first card going to be in H2? Additional for Buck Riders. Interesting, he tried to go for the Buck Riders. Enable Highwaymen and Toad. So that's going to be a Dragoon. It's going to be a very interesting card if he makes it. I don't think I've ever seen Dutch make that. Bank Wagon coming in. Building a saloon. Okay, so we are definitely going to see a mercenary / outlaw build from Dutch. Brit's still in age 1. He's getting another house down. He's going to be at 20 vil pop. Doesn't really matter too much if you've got more bills. He's got the 2 bills for, so he's going to try to rush him. Outpost coming in. Okay, so he's seen the tavern. Yeah, because with Dutch, they're just going to be sitting on the gold mine. He doesn't even need that many bills. He's making a pirate. Interesting. So what's he got access to? He's got access to only pirates. Hand shock infantry, so they're basically Hussar. Just not a very good one. Receives less bonus damage, but got less HP. Attack strength, cannot enter trample mode. Incoming the Buck Riders. Okay, it's going to be a very interesting comp. I think they're going to do pretty good if he just makes Longbow. But no, he's making Musketeers. That's probably the best pick for Britain. Setting in the Spy. Ah, dude, anti-mercenary. They're not mercenaries, they're outlaws, man. They're not gonna work against these ones. A lot of people in this series are making that mistake. They need to know the difference between an outlaw and a mercenary. Highlander coming in, so highwayman coming in. So, strong versus mercenaries and heroes, weak versus infantry. Interesting. So, bonus damage against hand cav. Oh, and you can dismount them and make them an infantry unit. Interesting. I've never used these before. But yeah, they've just made short work of those muskets. Losing the musk, he's getting out a lot more highwaymen. He's just now going to go in and just raid the crap out of Blue. Blue doesn't have the micro to defend against this. I think he's going to lose a bunch of vills. Incoming the spies. He's made a fair few spies, although he doesn't realise they're not going to do anything against these highwaymen. Oh my god. What a bizarre build.
Yes.
These musketeers just going to get absolutely flogged. I lean towards the spies, dude. The spies aren't going to do anything, man. He's making more spies.
Commandment.
Dutch just spamming highwaymen. I think that is probably the way to go. However, they do cost 2 pop. That is still a lot for Dutch. They're going to have to be buying their wood in order to keep up with the unit population. However, Brit kind of floundering about, not really too sure what to do. He's just losing vills very easily. He's got to send in these spies, even though he's about to realise his spies won't do anything. Yeah, look, they're barely doing any damage, and they're tickling them.
Ready.
Just hitting him 5 damage apiece. Every time you hit him, 5 damage. Yep, that's just 5 damage. Here comes. Another one's going to go down. I hope he's realised that that is not the right unit to make. I think he has, because now he's just making musketeers. Okay, Ladyshaver pausing the game. Check to make sure none of them are messaging me. Alright, game started again. Ladyshaver. Honestly, you can just stand and fight, like, you're not going to lose that last highwayman. He's got 14 highwaymen now. Wait, now he's making pikemen. You need to get your musketeers together, bud.
Yes.
Try to maybe... Don't. Just send... I just told you to not just lose your batches of pikemen, musketeers, your soldiers. Okay, now sending in Minutemen. We managed to grab a highwayman. Still got more spies. God damn it, dude. Okay, building a barracks and base. Sending out 5 pikemen. They're gonna get slaughtered. Just don't let them see the pikemen, dude. Just don't let them see the pikemen. Coming in, I guess you can just start sieging down the outposts and barracks. Honestly, probably a good call from the sieges. Average 10. Gotta take it down very soon. Gonna try to save it. I think if he moves, he could probably save it. If he moves with everyone, that is.
Yes.
Alright, he's bringing. Oh, nice. That was a very nice drag box there, but could have grabbed that one. Put him in guard mode.
Commandment.
600 wood coming in for Brit. Slowly getting his houses down. I think that's what he needs to focus on. Meanwhile, he's coming in for another raid. He hasn't used them dismount yet. I wonder if they become what they become when he dismounted. If they're treated as light infantry, or if they're treated as a musketeer unit.
Yeah.
Never seen it be used before. Alright, so 600 wood also coming in. Dutch is now on 4 banks. For some reason, Brit's deciding now's a good time to push his opponent. Now is not a good time to push. They need to be defending. Losing more vills. Lost 3 vills. Gonna lose a 4th. Possibly lose a 5th vill. There goes the 5th vill. You could have even grabbed a 6th one there. We just kept shooting. Trying to, I guess, do a base trade. This is not a good idea. Sending in 8 pikemen, he's good enough to age up now too. Okay, he might as well age up, seeing as he's lost the saloon. He won't be making any more units.
Ik voel me nu wat sterker. Klaar. Commando.
Not that tanky, but they got 20. They don't have much help, but they got 20 range resistance, I think. Here we go. So the militmen coming in. Pikemen are going to come out soon. He's losing a lot of these musketeers. Here comes the pikeman. Now he's trying to back out. Broodje, he's trying to double batch musketeers. Dutch aging up now with the exiled prince. He's going for the fast age up.
Klaar. Commando? Hallo? Ja.
Another one just not looking very good for Brit. Not looking good at all. Sending in now Team Grenadier Guards. Why does it make it negative 15% for Soldados, Filibusters, Giant Grenadiers? I wonder if that's like that line is incorrect, or is that actually true? That sucks.
Commandment.
Because their class is both a musketeer and a grenade troop, so yeah. It's so they don't get it twice, I understand.
Yes.
Losing a bank. He is now in H3. Ladyshaver doesn't have a shipment to send though. He's just going to keep killing his vills. Brit is down to 22 vills. He's going to be down to about 19 in a minute. Another vill going down. 22 vills. Meanwhile, see, he's not going to capture any of your vills. You might as well start, I don't know, siege the town center, I guess. That's his only shipment point. But it's not like he's going to get it down in time. He's fighting under the TC. TC firing at full power. In comes the highwaymen and the pikemen. Looks like the game is about to be over for Brit. Musketeers trying to take on as many highwaymen as they can. Pikemen now cleaning up the left flank. Starting to go down though. He's just got to be left to the highwaymen and the musketeers. They're just 10 men. He's starting to do some damage. Yeah, I think he's realised that they actually don't do that much damage against the musketeers. But these Bosniaks are going to come in very soon. And I think then we're going to see a clean. He's managed to get up a saloon. Now he's moving everyone onto this gold mine. Brit scores is dropping rapidly. Here comes the Bosniaks. You can look out. Doesn't kill him in one volley. Oh. Okay, 2 are down. Still got 2 left. He doesn't have many musketeers left though. Yeah, he's sending some of them into melee mode. He probably should have made more than going to melee mode. Down to just 2 remaining, but he doesn't have much musketeers left behind this. Is he? No, why is he backing up? He could have at least grabbed that last one. at least grab the last one, man. Oh, what are you doing? Almost 6k score difference between the two. It's pretty much over now. We're just gonna have to wait to see how long Broodje feels like playing this before he hits the resign button. And there it is. As soon as I finish that sentence. Game 3 going to Ladyshaver. Finishing Group D 9-0. So we'll be seeing Albanian and Ladyshaver advance onto the quarterfinals.